All right. Well, what are we talking about today, girl?
We are. Today's topic is advice you would give a tattoo artist starting out and advice you would give an SD starting out.
This is a good one.
And this is a good one. I like this one.
Okay.
But I want you to start us off this time.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of the times in the beauty industry, um, and maybe this is not just a beauty industry, but maybe so. I feel like a lot of the time, especially like ever since social media is like blown up, that people think it's so easy to have your own business. It's
Boy,
not.
it's not.
Because being an entrepreneur in general, because you're the business owner, you're HR, you're the marketing person, your customer service, you're your accountant, you're your budgeting person, like you're everything. So it's not easy, but it's also not impossible. You definitely have to have the grit to do it. Besides all that, if I was to give advice to a new SD coming out, it would be to get experience from an established place of business. Because you, so much on social media, you see people with their new spaces. Oh, they have this beautiful chandelier, this beautiful space, these beautiful chairs. Like, I want that. And the client's just going to come. No. People are going to come to you from your work, and you have to build that clientele. And you build clientele with trust, with results. And you don't get that by going straight from school to doing your own business.
It's very true. People think that the aesthetically pleasing things on social media is what is going to draw people in. Like it
Yes.
looks good online, but just because you have a chandelier hanging in your space does not mean that I'm going to trust you with my face.
Right.
I rhymed and I didn't even try to.
Clock it. Social media is not real.
It's a liar.
Yes, like people only post their highlights.
Yes.
And I feel like I have been like with Glow Skincare, I feel like I've tried to put out there that, I'm struggling with school, I'm struggling with time, because when I was in school, my business probably got a post once a month because I couldn't keep up with it. So when you're a new person, a new esthetician coming out of school, go to these establishments where they have insurance, they have people that are going to teach you, they have reps that are going to tell you about their skincare company. You have protection, you have people to learn from to build on your skill. And that's why people will come to you, because you're knowledgeable. And that's another thing when I first came out of school, was I didn't have clients, so I couldn't post a lot of before and afters. I worked on my friends and family, but I posted education, like every day nonstop, because that's how I got clients to trust me, that I knew what I was talking about. So work at, and I guess I don't really need to say specific spas, but find a spa that you like and work at it. Work there for a year or two, maybe even work at multiple spas so you can gain multiple experience. Also, fun fact, you can gain advanced certifications from these jobs too. That way you don't have to pay out of pocket for it. So
Very
that's
nice.
my advice.
Very true. Yeah, you worked at a couple. You worked at Four Seasons. I feel like that's
Yes.
where she gets a lot of her, like the upscale and like
Luxurious.
the luxury and like customer service skill set from that. She's very good at that.
Thank you.
Um, this is something I used to say in art school. You get to stand on the shoulders of giants.
Mm,
So when you
absolutely.
work in a space with people that are seasoned, you can ask them questions. You can talk to
Get
them
that
about things. You
feedback.
can get that feedback. You're, how does this? How is that? What should I have done differently here? This is the same thing for tattooing. I definitely see the influx of everyone wanting their own space, and very quickly out the gate. And I'm not going to judge anybody, that's their journey. But for me personally, I learned a lot by working in a walk in studio. I learned a lot from working around other tattoo artists. Of course, it comes with its pros and cons, but it was very nice doing a tattoo and then having, hey, look at this. Tell me what you think. Oh, this is good. That line might fall out next time. Do this technique. Or if I'm doing, hey, I'm getting stuck on this. I don't know how to create this. How would you approach this? And you can definitely learn a lot from those people. Because when you get in your own studio space, you don't have that to fall back on. You don't have
Mm,
that to ask the question, and I guess you could send your finished tattoos thing to your um, tattoo friends, but it's different than being in the studio and like designing it and be like, okay, well, how would you approach this? What needle configuration would you use? Oh, okay, I didn't think about that. It's it's very good to have that. There is a lot to learn in that. So standing on the shoulders of giants, I'm never gonna shit on a walk-in tattoo studio because that's where you learn what you need to fucking learn.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I can see it into like I can see it in like some people like, oh, they left too soon. Like
Mm.
they could have benefited from X, Y, and Z, but
And that's another thing. Like, I feel like sometimes people don't even want to ask those questions. Like, they feel like they're too proud,
they're
or
too,
like,
yes, or scared that it's going to be a negative response back. Like,
baby, constructive criticism is your best
it is
friend.
your fucking friend. People don't ask the question because they don't want the criticism back. Like, no, I would love the constructive criticism. If
Yeah.
I'm asking you because I trust you and I respect your work. I'm not asking you because, like, just because. Like, if I'm asking you, like, that is a blessing.
Yes.
That is a blessing to have. And people be so scared of that. Oh, I don't want that. Ooh, you want it.
Yeah, you do.
You want that. That's how you grow. And especially like with tattooing, and I feel like with you too, like, you can push yourself. You have to push yourself. Especially, this is like owning your own business. You have to push yourself to get better, to sharpen your skill set. Like, that's why, go back to the drawing board about like painting again, and like going back to like basic things like sketching and drawing, and getting off the digital, like drawing on an iPad. Like, you need the basics, because that you can't, like, you can draw on an iPad all day. It's nothing like tattooing.
Right.
But yeah, you need the basics, like the basic skill sets of drawing and drawing on paper and doing this, all of that stuff. So that will help you. You could always study the basics, go back and revisit them, because it's not going to do nothing to you but benefit you.
Right. And one of the big things that I learned in school regarding business in general is learning to fail fast. You want to fail fast. Mistakes are your best friend because you learn from your mistakes, and that's how you become a better business person. So it's not a bad thing. It's definitely how you learn and grow. And I guess going back to that, like, I feel like a lot of people try to come off like, oh, I'm already an expert, and don't even have 12 months under their belt.
Yeah, no, they're not. Like,
And also, I just see so much like regurgitation of people just regurgitating the same stuff and then like making it them, and it's so unoriginal.
It's
and
very
I
unoriginal.
hate it.
It's so unoriginal. It's like, oh, okay, you saw this person do it. Okay, so you think you're gonna do it. It's very unoriginal. And I feel that's why it's important to fail and learn from your mistakes. People are so scared of judgment, social media, like, oh my god, I have to appear perfect on social media.
Girl, fuck them.
Fuck them. And it's okay,
we don't
to
give
fail.
a fuck.
Fail fast, like she said. That is a great thing. As long as you fail, you can get back up and do it again.
Yeah. And when you do fail, it's not the end. Like, when you fail, don't be like, oh fuck, I can't do this, or I can't, it's not going to work. That's the point. It's ebbs and flows with literally everything in life. And if you fail, like, oh, I can't do this, but then you move on to the next something, like the very next thing that you do, you might mess up. But you have to build on top of your failures. If you're constantly, oh, I fail, I can't do this, so you move on to the next thing, how are you going to build? How are you going to grow? How are you going to get that momentum?
You have to. With art, there's a session I feel like don't people talk about, where all of your shit doesn't come out like how you want it to be. I call it the ugly era. So like, I'll have stuff in my head. Like, art is all about, I have an idea in my head, how do I get it executed? That transition is hard to do. Sometimes it does not come out how you think it is. The last art series I did, I had a great idea in my head, but when I executed it did not come out how I wanted it to. And I did not let it stop me. I learned from it and said, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do different. And when I tell you that I'm so pleased with the time I'm taking with this series and how it's coming out, like, I'm excited to do art again. I'm not burnt out. I'm excited to do it again. Like, it's bringing me joy again. So I am very pleased with that. I learned from my mistakes.
I love that. I didn't know you weren't pleased with your last series.
Yeah, I wasn't. It didn't come out how I wanted to. I definitely didn't kick myself like, oh, I'm bad at this. I didn't do that. I've been painting for years, so.
I love that. And look at you. Because when I say that the very first rose that I saw, and I was like, damn, like, it took me back a bit. Like, I was,
Did I surprise you?
you sure
That's
did,
good. I love
girl.
it. I love surprising people. You know,
Yes.
if I'm surprising my sister, I see this bitch all the time. I'm gonna fit to surprise all of you motherfuckers. I hope
Hello.
that you're ready.
Hello.
I hope get ready for me.
Yes.
I hope you're ready.
Girl, they not.
They not.
But they finna get.
They never are.
They not. But we also do have some exciting things coming out. But we're gonna wait.
We do.
We do. We gonna help y'all.
We gonna help you out. Y'all need us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good business.
Yes.
Good business.
But yeah, that's specifics for that I would give someone that wants to learn tattooing. Draw by hand like your heart depends on it, and finish it. Finish your work. I know sometimes in the middle of you like, ugh, I don't want to. Like, if you want, you go so much further with like trying to get an apprenticeship from a tattoo artist. If you have like finished drawings by hands, finished drawings, you don't go in there with like tattoos that you did in your kitchen. That does not get you respect. We are actually terrified that you are cross contaminating, and that we're like, oh, we have to unteach these skills, that bad habits that you've learned, and we don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole. So the art
is very not risque. Y'all is very selective.
Yes. I used to think that tattooing was like very gatekeeping. And it can be, but I understand it from now. I understand in hindsight. I understand why some of the people move the way they do, why some of the people have the air about them, because tattooing is hard, and it is. I have so much respect for the people that have been in the game for so long and that do great work, because they worked at that shit. They're real fucking artists. You want to find a real artist? Talk to a tattoo artist. Like, one that's been in the game for like 10 plus years. Like, they are the real fucking, because they draw, they paint, they do all these things. They're not just getting something off Pinterest and tattooing it on you. There's a difference. So we could be going off the deep end. Like somebody fucking grandma.
Go.
No, yeah.
I'm thinking of something. So I'm like,
you want, people see it online, like, tattoo. Oh my God, it's so cool to do this and this. There's so much technique and skill set behind every tattoo. The clean lines, the shading, all of that is blood, sweat, and tears. You have not cried over tattooing, learning to tattoo, and you ain't doing it right. Like, you ain't doing it right. So
you ain't put that time in.
Yeah, you got. Yes, I don't want to. You just jumping in thinking that you can just do anything. If you want to be a Pinterest artist, that's all well and good. But that's not for me. But you get a lot of respect and points.
Or taking designer signs and putting them on shirts.
Boy. Clock it. Ooh, bird. You were thinking it.
How you said it.
Guilty. Yes, that. But yeah, you should be drawing, and you should, if you want to, you should have a portfolio showcasing that skill set. It's line work, it's shading, it's the concept, it's like the layout design of it. Does it make sense? Is it clean? Is it readable? Is it muddy? Like, all those things are important. You get so much, you get so much more respect, especially in the tattoo community, if you show up like that. Like, art first.
Yes. I love that. That was beautiful.
Did you like that?
I loved it.
I liked it.
Yeah. Hello, baby. She is shining. Okay. I love it. That was good. Yeah. Work.
Do the work. It's not about the glamour. Do the dirty work. Do the gritty work first.
Yes. It's not quick success. Like, literally in anything. And I feel like, honestly, if it is quick, it's not long lasting. And that goes for almost literally everything in life. Same thing with these fad diets, I don't even want to offend anybody, but
girl, that's very fucking true. Because
like
when
BBLs
I tell you, girl, that's very fucking true. Girl, no, like fad diets. Like, I mean, me and you've done our fair share of spicy lemonades and juice cleanses and
20-day juice
cleanses
cleanses
and
and
fucking crazy. And you know what worked the best was just cleaning up your fucking day-to-day diet,
yeah.
hydrating.
Yes, literally. The small changes is what gives you long-term success.
1% difference every day adds up.
Yes,
It could be
because
0.5% every day. It just makes a
really,
difference.
it really, and because that going to the gym 5 days a week, I don't do that shit.
Bitch, what is fucking crazy?
Psychotic.
And
Okay.
you know what's wild? I still don't think I get the results I want. When I look back at the pictures, bitch, I look good. I
Yeah.
didn't recognize that bitch. I show a picture to Preston of me a month before I got married. He goes, "When was this?" I said, "A month before I married you."
Yeah. I was just looking at those photos too. Like, bitch, we look good.
Oh, them Miami photos.
Oh my
Like,
god.
look
Oh
good.
my god.
My ass was sitting up. You pumpkin.
Hello, stomach flat, ass fat. We were looking real good. So yeah,
Yes.
but bitch, it's not sustainable because I was burnt out and tired of going to the fucking gym. So
Yeah.
now I have a nice 3-day week, but I also go walking. I do yoga AM and PM. So I'm
And
doing
much
multiple
more
things.
happy.
Exactly. And I feel like I can sustain this. I'm going to keep doing this every day. And also, you're 1% better every day. Going hard in those the 2-3 days that you go to the gym, those don't have to be 100% every day, because that's not what, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you're fucking not ovulating. You're in your luteal phase or your follicular phase and you just tired.
Yes.
And so, bitch, you go get 1 rep, 2 rep,
Yeah.
something.
But that's still,
just
but
do
you're still
it.
showing up. That's consistency.
Exactly.
Working out every day does not look like,
Yeah, and you have to give your body time to rest. That's the
Yes.
biggest thing that I've learned, because if you don't give your body time to rest, it can't build those muscles for you and you're miserable. So
take that advice and apply it to your business.
yes, consistency.
Line work today on a drawing, maybe shading tomorrow.
Hello. Yes.
Finish what you start.
Yeah, and don't give up. Just keep going. Even if you fall off, it's okay to stop it for a minute and take a breather, but come back.
Come back.
Come back.
Yes. What is that from?
Friday.
Yes.
But yeah,
I enjoyed this interaction. Our rendezvous are beautiful.
Yes, this was a beautiful
I think that we've been doing a great job of romanticizing our lives.
I think so too.
Love that.
And I've been trying to showcase that too.
You have. I love your reels.
Thank you.
I love them. I was like, I want to be like her.
Bitch, me and you were the same. Yin and
yang.
yang.
Me and us together.
Yeah. But that was good.
That was great.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Boop.